Tech 101, your essential guide to understanding the technologies shaping our world, translating complex innovation into practical knowledge you can use with confidence. Yes, I can use with confidence with my what? What gadget that I'm using now? My iPhone or smartphone
Yes.
because I know what I'm doing with it. This is Daniel Lucas again with my legendary co-host Miss Jackie Pellegrin. How are you,
Thank you,
partner?
Daniel. Doing good. How are you?
Wow, fabulous and excellent. We're so busy. It's already May, Miss Jackie.
Yes. Wow.
So fast. So fast, people, that we are ready our 14th episode.
Yes. Hard to believe it, isn't it?
Hard to believe it.
Yes.
Imagine we are just talking about AI 101 before, and then let's do Tech 101 too, as Miss
Mm-hmm.
Jackie just said. Those podcasts are Miss Jackie's main frame, main idea.
I like that. It's good.
Yes, and for me, I will always say yes. Let's do it, Miss Jackie, because people, we are building our legacy. Who knows, one of these 8 billion people on Earth will be inspired and create what? 40 podcasts. Imagine 40
Yes.
podcasts as we are doing with Miss Jackie. We have to have like 7 podcasts.
7 podcasts. Wow.
Indeed, plus one for her own. So
Yes.
totally, wow.
I have eight. Yeah.
Imagine people. So Miss Jackie, what will be our topic on Tech 101?
So today it's going to be how GPS works, how your phone knows where you are. So if we think about it, we have maps to food delivery to ride shares, right? I've been doing ride share a lot lately. GPS powers our everyday convenience, but I often wonder, how does your phone actually know where you are? And I'm sure a lot of our audience was thinking that too. How does it know where you are? Interesting.
Yes. Is it by a satellite? Is it by what? Something else? I think yeah, it's all about the satellite, right? Orbiting Earth that
Mm-hmm.
constantly broadcast signals. Without the satellite, well, we cannot use GPS. It's called
Right.
Global Positioning System. Mm.
Yes. And more research on it, I think I knew what it meant, what it stood for, but it had been so long that I was like, oh, that's what it means. That's what it stands for. Yeah. So I kind of forgot because we're so used to saying the acronym, right? GPS. So it's
Mhm.
kind of interesting how it reminded me of that. Yeah.
Yes.
That's pretty
I
cool.
think it was first introduced by Apple,
I think
GPS.
so. Hmm. Yeah, so it's
Thank
kind of neat because your phone will estimate its location based on those signals. So, like for example, when I take an Uber ride, I've been doing a lot of Uber rides lately, it will estimate where you're at. Like it'll pull your address, your location based on that satellite, right? Like you were talking about, that network of satellites. So, it's pretty cool, but you still have to like tell the driver where to go. I always message the driver and let them know with Uber, and I'll say meet me here in front, or meet at the entrance, or drive around to the back, meet me here. So you still have to have a little bit of that human intervention because the technology is not always going to be spot on with it. So it's always good to
Yes,
know that. Hmm.
definitely. Uber, please. Well, support us. we
Yes.
use we use Uber every now and then. Why
Yes.
not? It's so convenient, and even if you don't have a car nowadays, it's not advisable to have a car because you can go anywhere. Just click
Hmm.
one click, and you can have a car, which is
Exactly. Hmm.
which is convenient for everyone. Don't you think, Miss Jackie?
Absolutely. Yes, I've been in, it's funny, Daniel. I had never been in a Tesla before. and
Uh-huh.
I've been in 3 Teslas now because of Uber.
Yes.
And I've been in all kinds of cars. I was in a Mercedes. I was like, wow, I've never been in these cars before. But what's
Yes.
funny is that when I first went in the first time I went to try to get into the Tesla, I don't know if you know
Mhm.
this, but the handle is flush up against the door, and
True.
you have to push it on one side and then it pops out on the other. Well, I
That's
had no
right. Yes.
idea. I've never been in. So here I am. The driver's on the inside. I'm on the outside, like
Yeah.
trying
To
to get
open
it to
it.
open. And he's
Yeah.
like, push the, and I'm like, push it. He's like telling me to push it, and I'm like, where? Where do it all looks the same? So he finally helped me
Yes.
get it open. And now that I know how to do it, I'm like, oh, okay,
Oh,
I get it
that's
now.
it.
It was
Yes.
so
I
funny. Oh.
I have that experience too, Miss Jackie. So we have the same. And I usually ask those drivers, why are you using Tesla? And the number
Mm,
one answer is because I pay less.
yeah.
Comparing to using gas, it give them more income.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. There was a lady that I took an Uber yesterday, and back here to where I'm staying, and she had like 29 or 27% left on her battery. So she's like, after this ride, I have to go charge. I
Charge
have to
it.
find a
Yes.
charging station, right? So
Yes.
it was funny because her cell phone kept pinging all these rides, and she had to keep declining them because she's like, I'm just going to make it to this, and then I got to go charge. But I thought that was kind of interesting. And I'm like, wow, I'm not used to that. We're not used to the charging. It's
Yes.
kind of funny.
So, Miss Jackie, at the fundamental level, how does GPS determine your exact location using satellite orbiting thousands of miles above Earth?
Yeah, it's pretty neat how it can do that. I think what it, like we were talking about it, so satellites, right, that
Hmm.
are up above us, and they're able to use the technology in the phone. It's amazing how it's able to do that. Um, yeah, and just what we use it for every day is pretty neat too. We can go over that as well, and why it's such a huge leap for all of us, right? We don't
True.
have to write down directions anymore. We can we actually have
Hmm.
the phone do it for us, and let the technology be the one to be our guide. So it's kind of neat because I remember having to call people and be like, okay, I can't find your place. You to tell me where to go. What markers do I look for? So, but what was funny is Daniel, like I said yesterday, when I had this Uber ride home, and she
Uh-huh.
had the GPS system telling her where to go, right? Like
Yes.
turn right here, turn left here. And she said, you know what? If you don't turn though, it gets a little sassy. And I'm like, you're right, it does. It will be like, turn left, turn left, turn. So it get a little annoying too. So I'm like, yeah, you're right. It does kind of get a little bit of an attitude. So it's kind of funny how it does that. So
Hmm.
you have to kind of know what its limitations are. Or it'll be like, turn around, go here, go here. It's
Sometimes
like
they
it's
said
scolding you.
that, yes, they said that it's better you don't have those instruction, most especially if you know the uh, route already or the route.
Hmm.
So it's more confusing. It's more, let's say, more elaborative instruction, which is if you know where to go, it's easier for you, right?
Right.
But if your first time, that is so powerful tools, right?
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. It's really neat. And just thinking about, I have a list here of all the ways we use it. And even some
Mm-hmm.
of them, I was like, oh, yeah, yeah, it's right. It's true. So I think some of it we just don't think about how we're utilizing this technology every day in our lives.
Thank you, GPS. And I
Hmm.
think Apple become more famous because of GPS.
Absolutely. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you think of like DoorDash, for example. Do you guys have DoorDash in
Yes,
Canada?
we do have.
Okay. So what's nice, and I've been utilizing DoorDash lately, and it's really cool because I have an order that's coming later for dinner, and I can
Yes.
tell that it's scheduled. I scheduled it ahead of time, but when it's really neat because when the driver gets close, it's using GPS, right, to tell me that they're arriving now and I can prepare for it. So, and again, like we talked about the rideshare apps, those are cool too because it can tell me when my driver is 3 minutes away, when they're 1 minute away, and I'm like, okay, I need to head out to the front and wait so that way the driver's not waiting for me and I can be prepared. So it just helps to relieve that stress, right? Of that. But one thing I thought about, Daniel, that came up on the list was fitness tracking. And I thought,
Oh
well, that's
yes.
right. The fitness
Mhm.
trackers. I didn't even think of that. I kept thinking of the directions and the delivery stuff. But yeah, I was like, oh, fitness tracking. Yep. I
That's
have an
awesome.
Apple Watch, so it does that, right? Tells me
Yes.
when I need to get up and walk around and stuff like that. It's pretty neat. And
That's so
yeah, so
awesome.
it's so cool. And also you can find nearby businesses through the GPS as well. So if you're on either your phone or say on a laptop and you're looking for a business, you can just type in your zip code or something like that, and then it'll pull up that all the nearby businesses um, that are right around the corner from you. So it's kind of
Mhm.
neat. Yep.
Yes, certainly. If we can go back to our 16th century or 17th century, I want to uh, take all those new innovation and bring to them. This is what we
Mm,
got in the future. For
yes,
sure, they will
exactly.
amaze. Just like what matches or creating files is so easy for now, right? Nowadays, it's so
Right.
easy for us. But for that,
Exactly.
what 17th century, they use what stones or whatever things that
Mm,
just to create fires.
right. Exactly. So it's amazing, right? I mean, GPS has been such a big time saver for us. So, and also less stress, right? We don't get lost as often as we used to. Like I said, I
Yes.
remember getting lost in neighborhoods a lot, getting turned around. My grandmother one time, she didn't use my grandparents didn't use any of this type of technology. So one time, my grandmother was trying to get somewhere and she was driving and she ended up on the other side of town, like 40 minutes away from the house, and she was able to find somebody to use their phone because she didn't have her phone. Or maybe she did have her phone with her, but she finally called and she's gets my uncle on the phone and she's like, Paul, I'm lost, what do I do? And he's like, where are you at? She's like, I don't know, there's this and yeah, so no more getting lost. Less of that.
No more.
Yeah.
No more
And I think
getting
also,
lost.
yeah, exactly. I think it also helps with travel planning, right? We can better
Yes.
try, especially if you're traveling cross country or something like that, you can do that better because when I was a kid, I used to travel a lot with my grandparents and my mom, and we used to do cross country traveling. So we didn't have the luxury of GPS then. So we had to rely on what we knew, right? And maps, physical maps. So it's amazing. And it's interesting too, Daniel. I noticed that the industries are being built. Like for example, where I'm staying right now, in this extended stay hotel, there's the freeway right next to it, right? But it's not too
Mhm.
close. I mean, you don't hear it. But then right across the way, there's a stadium, a football stadium. And
Mhm.
then all around that are restaurants and entertainment. So there's a whole entertainment district over there right across the way. And there's a building, I think it's going to be another hotel being built right next door to this one. So again, you kind of go, wow, okay, here's one thing, and then all these other things are popping up, and I think it's because the GPS is enabling you to do that as well. So it's
Yeah,
kind of neat as well.
definitely. Well, people, if you make things convenience for inconvenience, people like it. Just like
Hmm.
GPS. They
Right.
will buy and buy and buy. So Miss Jackie and I thinking something, experimenting something to earn
Right.
millions of money to make the inconvenience to convenience.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. Like, for example, there's this restaurant that's not too far from here that I absolutely love. They serve breakfast and lunch. So they're not open for dinner. They close at 2 o'clock. There's a couple of restaurants like that around here, and it's so good. They have really good breakfast. But there wasn't one by my old place. Right. So, but over here, there is one. So I'm like, oh, that's good. So yeah, so I'm learning through the GPS what's around me. So again, DoorDash is like, here's what's near you, and it will even tell me like the ones that have like where I can get whatever I want faster too. Like it gives me the estimated delivery time as well. And only GPS can do that, right? Because it bases it on your location and how far the restaurant or how far the store is. So it's kind of cool. And yeah, so it keeps getting better over
Better
time.
and better. Thank you,
Hmm.
technology, because you make our lives easier. Are you not using
Yes.
Uber Eats, Miss Jackie? You
What's that?
prefer DoorDash. Are you not using Uber Eats as well? They have
I should
Uber
try.
Eats.
Yeah, I should
Try
try
it.
it. Yeah, I should
Mm,
try it. Although with DoorDash, it's kind of nice because you get deal like you get $5 off or $10 off with some of them after you do a certain amount. And so I've actually gotten some free items too. So
nice.
yeah, so but
The
I'll
same.
try Uber Eats.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
you like Uber
same.
Eats?
The same,
Mm-hmm.
Miss Jackie. They offering promos. It's a if
Okay.
you will expend like $40, you have 5% discount.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
think they pattern with
Yeah.
DoorDash.
That's nice. Yeah, because with
Yes.
DoorDash, there's this pizza place that is so good, and it's all handmade. And you actually, if you go there in the restaurant, it's like a salad bar, but it's for pizza. And they make salads too, but you get to choose like what kind of dough you want, what kind of sauce you want, what kind of cheese you want, and it's all just laid out for you. And you get to choose your own toppings, and then they put it in the oven for you. It's so good. But it's called Fired Pie. So if you're ever in the United States, I think they're popping up all over. But through through DoorDash, it's not on here anymore, but they had a deal, buy one get one free for pizza, and I'm like, well, okay, I can save one for later, right? And heat it up, and I'm like, and they had the salads like that too, buy one get one free for the salads. I'm like, wow, that's a really good deal.
Is it
So
a three slice or what? We have a
yeah, it's pre-sliced. Yeah,
yes,
so
we have the same here. They have
yeah,
Miss Jackie the
they
same
have
offer.
fired pie. Ah,
Yes, the
I
same
love fired pie.
the
Hmm.
same offer on Uber. Like
Oh
buy one
wow,
take two or buy one
buy
take
one
one.
get one free. Yeah, I'll check that out
Yes,
then.
the awesome. So
I'll have
what
to go between
factor?
both and get the best deal, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah,
Make the inconvenience to be convenience. So,
right.
what are the factors can interfere the GPS accuracy, such as buildings, weather, or signal reflection, and
Mm.
how do these errors occur? Sometimes it can
Yeah,
do
that's true. There are limitations, right, and concerns that we should be aware of. So it's true. There's signal issues that can happen indoors or in remote places. I noticed that too. The connection won't be as good, right, in those areas.
that.
Also, I think too, one thing that is a limitation is it drains your battery. I noticed that my phone here, I need to charge it again because I've been using
Fast.
it. Yeah,
Yes.
so it does drain the battery a little bit more. And also too, I think a lot of people are concerned about the privacy and the location tracking. I don't think people like that as well.
Yes.
I know I get concerned about that too. So I make sure to turn on there's where it'll pop up and it'll say location tracking and it'll say only when you're using this app, not all the time,
True.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
So as long as you know what you're doing, I think that's good. And yeah, sometimes these apps do collect more data than what we probably all realize. So
And
just being aware of
they,
it, I think is good.
yes. Be
Hmm.
vigilant, people. If
Yeah,
you think it's good for you, well, use your instinct.
right.
And Miss Jackie, are there, as we're saying about privacy, are there privacy or security concerns with GPS tracking, and how can users protect their location data?
Yes, I think one thing you can do, like we're seeing on the screen right now, is manage your cookies, manage your settings and things like that, and just
Yes.
and don't allow everything to track what you're doing. I know they say cookies and tracking and things like that help to make your experience better, but just kind of take some time to go into the settings and see what you're allowing, because it's almost like signing a contract, right? Once you're accepting, you're kind of signing that dotted line saying I agree to this. And so just be aware of what you're accepting and what you're allowing, and then customize it. And feel free to opt out of things if you don't feel like you want to do that and you don't feel comfortable. It's okay to opt out. Don't feel pressured to do it. So that's what I would say too. Yeah.
Protect yourself, people. Put guardrails between
Hmm.
you and the things that you're doing, especially your privacy, because privacy and security concern with GPS is tracking, because location data can reveal highly sensitive patterns about your life, including where you live, work, travel, or where you meet.
Right.
So be vigilant, people. Don't give away the things that they need. So, Miss Jackie, to wrap up our discussion for today, looking ahead, what might future technologies like AI or next generation satellite system change the way locations tracking works?
Mm, that's a good question. I think it's just going to get better. I think what we're going to find is one thing that's already actually happening right now is there's robots, right, that are delivering
Yes.
things. So I think we're going to actually find more autonomous type of technology, like cars, right? There's already that around, cars that are autonomous, that are self-driving, and also being able to have so I think it's going to get faster, and I think it's going to get more personalized for us, to where we may not always need someone that has to do the delivery, that maybe we can have the technology do some of that everyday stuff for us. So just like with AI. So I think there's more to come in the future. What about you? What do you think?
Definitely more to come that we're looking forward to it. So, in
Hmm.
precise, like resilient and context aware, as AI next generation satellite system will mature. We like that maturation. New
Right.
constellations as Europe's Galileo or China's Beidou, alongside upgrades to GPS, which provide more satellites, stronger signals, and additional frequencies, enabling, well, centimeter level accuracy. It's accurate now, but for sure sooner or later it will evolve it more accurate, where they can see you even inside the home. How
Mm.
accurate is that?
Wow. Yeah.
So, people, be vigilant, guard your privacy. So, in summary, the future location tracking moving towards systems that are far more accurate, intelligent, are reliable than today's standards. With advancements in satellite networks like GPS or Galileo and Beidou, combined with AI driven session fusion, as well as the sensor itself, the device will be able to determine location and remarkable precision, even the challenging environments like indoors or dense cities. See, they can see you at home what you're doing through GPS. How's that the
Mm.
involvement? They can see where are you in the kitchen, in the living room, in the room, or whatever you're doing. So we're looking forward for that innovation, right, Miss Jackie?
Right. As long as there's things that are still kept private, I think we'll be okay. Right. Yes.
They should
Right.
have a guardrails. Okay, you can see me
Yes.
if I say yes,
Hmm.
right? Just like this one, they have a prompt. Would you like to cooperate? If I don't like, yeah, I have to choose to, well, preserve my privacy itself. So, Miss Jackie, would you like to plug in something?
Sure. Thank you, Daniel. So, as many of our listeners and viewers know, I have my own podcast called Designing with Love. And if you're interested, I release 2 episodes a week, and I have guests on all the time. So, I try to bring in experts in the field, and you can check it out. I'm doing a series right now about the AI ready designer. So, there's a little bit of that technology and AI sprinkled into it as well. I appreciate it.
Yes. Definitely, let's support Miss Jackie and people. Every Friday and Saturday we're live through all social media because Miss Jackie and I doing 7 podcasts. People, 7 podcasts And today we just mix up something, but next week we will do this in our regular programming. But please tune in. Our AI Tech 101 is already available where you listen your podcast, as well as our Coaching 101. So, Miss Yucky, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for joining us, and keep learning.
Maricam people, see you soon.